Hello student. In today's video lecture, we will discuss the merge sort technique and the example and the code of merge sort. Okay. The merge sort technique actually depend on the divide and conquer strategy. First, we divide the entire list into the n sub list. After that, we recursively call this sorting of this sub list till we get only a one element in each sub list, and after that combine means merging of the sub list into a one single list, and that one list or the single list should be a sorted list. Okay. The basic concept of merge sort is divides the list into two smaller sublists of approximately equal size. Recursively repeat this procedure till only one element is left in the sublist. After this, various sorted sublists are merged to form sorted parent list. This process goes on recursively till the original sorted list arrives. Means what? Here, for example, these are the array elements, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That is n value is what? 7. These are the 7 elements, and if indices are given, then 0th index, then 1, then second, and after that third index, fourth, and the fifth, fifth and the sixth. Okay, and then divide this array list into a two equal parts. Okay, if the n means, how we can find out the mid of this list? By using the formula, that is low plus high divided by 2. Here our low value is 0, high value is what? 6. Means what? 0 plus 6 divided by 2. Here we get our midpoint as 3. 0 plus 6, 6 divided by 2, 3. Means our midpoint is 3. Means in first sub list, the array elements are 38, 27, 43 and the 3. Till to the midpoint we get our first sub list, and after that the 4, 5 and 6, this is our another sub list, left sub list and the right sub list. Okay, after that the next iteration is divide this list into a two sub parts. Again for this 0, the low value is 0 and the high value is what? High value is 3. That is 3 divided by 2. That is here only a means 3 divided by 2, we get our midpoint at first position, means mid is equals to 1. Then we divide this entire sublist into a again second sublist, that is from 0 to 1 and from 2 to 3. Why? Because we get here midpoint is 1. After that the third iteration is apply same logic on this list. Here check, that is 0 and 1. This 0 is less than 1. If the first value is less than the next value, that is if this is the low value and this is our high value, if low is less than high, then only it is possible, that is then and then only we can divide this sublist. Okay, then is the 0 is less than 1? Yes, condition is true. Then that is 0 plus 1, 1 divided by 2. Here we get our mid value is 0. Means here this list is separate out 0 and 1. If you observe each sublist here, each sublist contain only one single elements, and we can't divide further this sublist. That's why we should stop here. Then next iteration is what? That is merging of these two sublist. This is the fifth iteration. After that, the next iteration is what? That is, we should separate out, or we should divide this, because here the two elements are there and 2 is less than 3. That's why we can divide this sublist into another sublist. That's why here suppose 2 plus 3, that is 5, and 5 divided by 2, here we get the mid value is, here we get a mid value is, sorry, mid value is 4. That's why here mid value is 2. Sorry, mid value is 2. Here we get a mid value is 2. Then the here the separation of this sublist is what, or divide this sublist into a, that is in 43 and 3. Again each list contain the single value, we can't further divide this sublist. Then merging of this list. Okay, after the merging of this list, we can merge out these two sublist into a one single array. This process would be repeat until we get entire array, and which is into the sorted array elements. Okay. Let us discuss one example of merge sort. Here the array list is given, that is 18, 8, 26, 6, 2, 4, 15, 12 and 30. The n value is what? N value is, suppose n value is 9, and here we are going to apply the merge sort function on these array elements or on this entire array list. Okay, first of all, the concept is what, or the logic is what, we have to divide the entire array list into the equal subparts. Okay, and then how we can find out the equal subparts? For this we have to find out the mid of this list. How we can find out the mid? By using this formula, that is low plus high divided by 2. Here our low value is what? That is 0, and the high value is 8, that is n minus 1. High value is 8. When the merge sort function call, at that time we pass the three parameters, that is a, our array name, after that low value, then the high, that is n minus 1. Then check whether the low is less than high. Is the low is less than high? Is the 0 is less than 8? Yes, our condition is true. That's why we perform the next step, that is find out the mid. For finding out the mid, we have to apply this formula, that is low plus high divided by 2 means 0 plus 8. 0 plus 8 divided by 2, that is m is equals to 4. Means we get our midpoint at index 4. We divide this list, entire list, into a sublist, two sublist, that is one is from 0 to 4, and the another list is from 5 to 8. So Sorry. That is, indices are 5, 6, 7 and the 8. Okay. After that, again apply the same logic on this sublist. This is our left sublist and this is our right sublist. Okay. Then again apply the same logic for this left sublist. And how we can apply this means how we divide this sublist into two equal parts. Again check whether, means here the recursive calling of merge sort function, that is merge sort a, low and mid. Low is what? Low value is 0 and the mid here we get our mid as 4. Our mid value is 4. That's why when we call the merge sort function here again, means recursively calling of the merge sort function, at that time here our array name, then low value is what? That is low value is 0 and the mid value is mid means here high, that is mid value is 4. Again check whether the low is less than high. Check whether the 0 is less than 4. High value is 4, that's why 0 is less than 4. Yes, if this condition is true, then find out the mid again. By using this, we divide this sublist into a again sublist. Okay, means again what? That is mid is equals to low plus high, means that is 4 and the 4 divided by 2 means here we get our mid value as a 2. Mid value is what? 2. Means we can divide this sublist into another sublist, that is from 0 to 2 and 3 to 4. Means here suppose next is what? 18, then 8, then 26. This is our first sublist. 0, 1 and 2. And our another sublist is 6 and 2. Okay. After that, okay, again recursively call to this merge sort function, because this merge sort function is not yet terminated. That's why till this condition is false, we have to call this merge sort function again and again until we get only a one element into the first sublist. Okay, that's why again here the low value is 0 and high value is 2. Then check again. Means here for next iteration the low value is 0 and the high value, that is mid value, here we get a mid as 2, that's why 0 and 2. Again check, that is 0 is less than 2. Yes, 0 is less than 2. Then again find out the mid, that is 2 divided by 2. Here we get 1. Our mid value is 1. Our midpoint is 1. Again this list is divided into a two sublist. Like this we divide all the sublist till 2 we get a single element into a sublist. When this first merge sort will terminate. Now here if you check the 0 and 1 or 26, 6, 2, all these elements are having only one element, that is single element in each list. if we check, means here when this merge sort will execute, at that time a low value is what, 0, and here the mid value is what, 0, mid value is 0. Then when this function is recursively called, at that time here again 0 and mid value is also what, 0, that is high value is 0 here. Then check whether the low is, that is 0, is less than 0. No, this condition is false. 0 is not less than 0. That's why this first merge sort recursive function is terminated here. Then we will perform the next merge sort function, that is sort the second sublist. That is here second merge sort function is, that is a mid plus 1 and high. Here what happened, mid plus 1, here we get mid as a 0. Then here a as an array list, mid plus 1 is 1 and high is what, here high is also a 1. Here again the values are 1 and 1. Then again it will check whether the 1 is less than 1. No, it is not less than 1. Means what, we can't further divide this sublist. Okay, then what to do, that is third function, that is this merge function will evaluate, that is merging of these two elements, that is 0, means these two sublists 0 and 1. This is the main function of merge sort. This is the backbone of a merge sort technique. This is very important function. We will see it later. Just here what, that is we merge this two sublist, but how, that is in sorted order. Means here we get 8 and 18 here. Okay, we will see it later. But after that, when again when control goes to here, from here the control goes to here. Okay, here again the if the recursive function is called for this function, at that time again here the low value is 2 and the high value, that is mid value, is also a 2. 2 divided by, means here again is the 2 is less than 2. No, it is not less than 2. Then again this function will terminate, then it will goes to the second merge sort function. Like this we will divide all the elements. When this list, that is this that is 5 6 7 8 is divided, means how this list is, sublist is divided, when we having a 4 mid value is, or midpoint is 4, means what, here the entire left sublist is sorted. After that, when control back to here, when control goes back to here, at that time our second merge sort function will execute, and at that time the mid value means, that is the low value is what, mid plus 1. Then mid plus 1 means 4 plus 1, that is 5. Here the value is what, 5, and at that time the high value is what, high value is 8. High is 8, means here again the values are passed as low value is 5 and high value is what, high value is 8, means here the 5 and the 8. Again here we will check the condition, that is the low is less than high, means what, that is the 5 is less than 8. Is the 5 is less than 8? Yes, 5 is less than 8. Then what to do? Again find out the mid. How we can find out the mid? That is low plus high divided by 2. Means 5 plus 8, that is 13, and divide by 2 means here what, 6. Means here we get our mid value or midpoint is 2. Midpoint is what? 6. Sorry, midpoint is 6. Means here we again we are having the two sublists, that is 5 and 6, and another sublist is what? That is 7 and 8. Like this we will perform the same operation on this sublist till to we get a single element value in each sublist. Okay, the logic is clear for this. This is what? This is actually our divide technique. This is just what? Divide the entire array list till we get a single element into each sublist. Okay, is this clear? Then we will see the merge function, how these all elements are merged into a sorted array list or into a entire single list, but that list is what? But that list is in sorted list. Okay, now here we are going to discuss the merge function. This is very important function for the merge sort technique. Here four parameters are required for merge function. First is A, array list. After that low value, then mid value and the high value. When we get only a one element into a sublist, at that time the merge function will execute. Here that's why here the low value is what? That is, suppose for if we consider this case, then here the low value is 0 and the mid value is what? Mid value is also 0, because when we get these values at that time mid is 0. That's why mid value is 0 and the high value is 1. Like this, that is here the low value is 0 and the high value is 1. At that time we get low 0, mid is 0 and the high is 1. Okay, after that we have to maintain a three variables I, j and k. These are the these variables indicates the indices of the array. Suppose here that is I is equals to low, means low's value is what? 0. That's why the I value is also what? 0. And then j is equals to mid plus 1, means here j indicates the second sub array, that is second half of the array. Here the I is at this position and j is at this position, and the k is equals to 0, means k is initialized by 0. It is indicates the indices number of the temporary array. We should maintain one temporary array also. We will see that concept in concept later. Before that, check this condition, that is I is less than or equals to mid and j is less than or equals to high. Check whether I value is what? 0 and j value is what? 1. J value is 1. Then check whether I is less than or equals to mid. Mid value is 0. 0 is less than or equals to 0. Yes, it is equals to 0. After that, j is less than or equals to high. Check j value is what? 1 and high value is what? 1. That is 1 is less than or equals to 1. This condition is also true. Then enter into this loop, that is while loop. Control goes to here and here we will check, that is a of I and a of j actual value. A of I means a of 0. A of 0th value is what? 18 and a of jth value is what? 8. Check whether the 18 is less than 8. Is the 18 is less than 8? No, this condition is not fulfilled. That's why the control goes to here and it will execute the else part. Okay, what here? That is temp of k. Here we should maintain one temporary array. That is, this is our temporary array. and k value is what? 0. K value is 0 and temp of k is equals to a of I. Temp of k is equals to a of j. Temp of k means temp of 0. Temp of 0 is equals to a of j. A of j means 8. In temporary array at 0th index, we store the value 8. After that, j++ and k++. Then jth value is what? 2. Means here suppose 2 and k++. K value is 1. Then again check, that is I is less than or equals to mid. Yes, 0 is less than or equals to 0. But j value is what? 2. Is the 2 is less than or equals to 1? No, 2 is not less than or equals to 1. That's why this while loop will terminate. And means control goes to where? Control goes to this while loop. Why? Because this 18 is not yet stored in any index or in our temporary array. That's why. Here check this condition, that is the I is less than or equals to mid. Yes, this condition is true. 0 is less than or equals to 0. Then temp of k value is 1, is equals to a of I. A of I is 18. Then on first index, our 18 value will store, or 18 value would be stored. Okay, here if you observe, here we get our sorted elements, that is 8 and 18. Okay, after that what happen? Check next condition, that is while j is less than or equals to I. No, because here our this condition is terminated. Na? J value is 2, 2 is less than or equals to 1. No, then we directly perform this for loop. What we perform? This for loop, that is here we copy our temporary array elements into our actual array elements. Get it or not? What happened here? That is the temporary array elements which are already sorted are stored on the actual array elements. Means what? That is, if here what? I is equals to 0. After that, j is equals to 0. Suppose here I am going to write down all the initialization part. That is I is equals to 0. After that, j is equals to 0. Then I is less than or equals to I. This is our terminating condition. Is the 0 is less than or equals to high. High value is what here? High value is 1. High value is 1. Is the 0 is less than or equals to 1? Yes, 0 is less than 1. This condition is true. Then a of I is equals to temp of j. That is 0. This j means here now instead of k, j indicates the 0th indices. Then here on the actual array, that on 0th indices, the temp of j, that is temporary arrays element 8, will be stored. Means here we get our, suppose this is our array, na? Actual elements, actual array. Then here we will get, that is 8. We copy here the temporary array elements 8 and 18, which are sorted. Okay. Now the next is what? After sorting these array elements, the next part is, that is a recursive function of, that is merge sort mid plus 1 and the high. Here what happen? Control goes to here. This list is now already sorted. Now this list and this list will be sorted. Here what happen, when we get these two sublists, at that time our low value is what? 0. Low value 0. And the mid is what? Mid is 2. Mid is 2. And the high value, at that time the high value is what? Sorry, when we get these two sublists, at that time our mid value is not 2, mid value is 1 and the high value is 2 and the high value is 2, that is 0, 1 and 2. Now we merging these two sublists. We are going to merge these two sublists, that is 1801 and the 2. Here what to do, that is here again this indicates the I value, that is the first sublist, and the j is equals to mid plus 1. Our mid value is what? 1. Then 1 plus 1, 2. That is second index, second sublist or the index number 2. Okay, here the j value is 2, means j value is also what? 2. J value is 2. After that, check while I is less than or equals to mid, that is I value is what? 0. No? I value is 0. Is the 0 is less than or equals to mid? 1. Yes, it is less than. Then check next condition, is the j is less than or equals to high? Is the j is less than or equals to high? Yes, it is equals to high. Then next is what? Check if a of I is less than a of j. A of I means what? 8. That is a of I, that is a of 0. I value is 0. Na? That's why a of I is 8. 0 means 8 is less than a of j. A of j value is what? J value is 2. That's why here on index 2, which number is there? That is 26. Is the 8 is less than 26? Yes, it is less than 26. Then maintain one temporary array. K value is again 0. K value is 0. That on that index, that is 0th index, and in temporary array store the a of ith value, and a of ith value is what? That is a of ith value is 8. After that next is what? I plus plus and k plus plus. K value will 1 and the I value is also become 1. Then next is what? Again check I is less than or equals to mid. Is the I is less than or equals to means 1 is less than or equals to 1? Yes, it is less than or equals to 1 because mid value is 1. Then what to do? Check next condition, that is the j is less than or equals to high? Yes, this condition is also true, that is 2 is less than or equals to 2. Then check this condition, a of I, that is a of 1. A of 1 is 18. Is the 18 is less than a of j? Is the 18 is less than 26? That is here one value. Na? Is the 18 is less than 26? Yes, 18 is less than 26. Then in temporary array and on first index a of ith value will be stored. A of ith value means a of ones, that is it is 18. In temporary array on the first index the 18 value would be stored. Okay, and after that the next is what? I plus plus and k plus plus. Now the I value is what? 2. That is, check now, is the 2 is less than or equals to mid? Is the 2 is less than or equals to 1? No. Now the I value is greater than mid value. Then this while loop will terminate. Then the check next condition, that is while I is less than or equals to mid. No. Again, why this condition should be checked? Because yes, this 26 is still remain to store on its actual position. That's why we have to check this condition again. Okay, which while I is less than or equals to mid? No, this condition is also false or terminated. Then check whether the j is less than or equals to I. Yes, j is less than or equals to I. Jth value is what? 2. Yes, it is true. J is less than or equals to 2. Then on temp of k, here temporary k value is incremented. On temp of k is equals to a of j. A of j value is what? 26. Here the 26 number will be stored, and the I plus plus and the here the k plus plus and the j plus plus. The k value is what? 3, and the j value is also what? 3. J value is 3. Check whether the while loop, that is the 3 is less than or equals to high value, that is 2. No, 3 is greater than 2. That's why this while loop is getting terminated. Then this for loop will execute, that copy the element which are stored in temporary array into our actual array. Okay, that's why we have to initialization part is there. Again, I is equals to low, j is equals to 0, and I is less than or equals to high. This is our terminating condition. Means here low value is what? 0. After that high value is what? 2, and the high value is what? 2. And copy this entire array, this sorted array, into the actual array. That is, here we get sorted elements like this, that is 8, 18, and 26. Okay, means what? Now the from 0 to 2 indices, the array elements are getting sorted. After that the next step is what? That is merging of this list, this sorted list, and merging of this, that is 6 and 2. After this, control goes back to here and merging of 3 and 4. Like this we will sort our entire array list by using the merging technique. Means here we get, that is 2 and the 6, and our updated low value is what? 3. That is, low value is what? 3. Then the high value is what? 4. And when we get this sorted list, at that time the mid value is what? Mid value is 3. And like this we will combine or merge all these sub lists into the one single array list which is sorted. Okay, fine. Advantages of merge sort are: first, the best and worst case efficiency is order of n log base to n, and it is the stable sorting process. And the second is that is the limitation of merge sort is here the additional memory is required for the merging of process. That's why it is not a in place algorithm. Additional memory required means what? Here we should maintain or we would maintain the one temporary array. Na? We should maintain one temporary array. That's why additional memory is required.